Give me land, lots of land under starry skies above. Don't fence me in. I want to ride through the wide open country that I love. Don't fence me in. Let me be by myself in the evening breezes. Listen to the murmur of the cottonwood trees. Send me off forever. All I ask you please is don't fence me in. Just turn me loose. Let me straddle my old cattle underneath the western sky. On my cayuse, let me wander over yonder till I see the mountains rise. I want to ride to the ridge where the west commences and gaze at the moon till I lose my senses. Can't look at hobbles and I can't stand fences. Don't fence me in. Turn me loose, let me straddle this old cattle underneath the western sky. On my cayuse, let me wander over yonder till I see the mountains rise. I wanna ride to the ridge where the west commences, gaze at the moon till I lose my senses. I can't look at hobbles and I can't stand fences. Don't fence me in. Just turn me loose, let me straddle my old saddle underneath the western sky. On my cayuse, let me wander over yonder till I see the mountains rise. I wanna ride to the ridge where the west commences, gaze at the moon until I lose my senses. Can't look at hobbles and I can't stand fences. Don't fence me in. Don't fence me in.
Well, I think
I was straddling cattle. Good, they're only words. We should play some old song. This is called Somebody Else's Troubles. I haven't played this in a while. Be interesting to see what it sounds like on Easter. Yesterday I went downtown and saw an old-time picture show, and the hero got a pie in the face. He didn't like that and stormed around the screen, but everybody else was laughing in that place. That's 'cause it ain't hard to get along with somebody else's troubles. They don't make you lose any sleep at night. As long as fate is out there busting somebody else's bubbles, everything is gonna be alright. And everything is gonna be alright. Did you ever have to pay for something that you didn't do? Did you ever figure out the reason why? And when the doctor says this is gonna hurt me a lot more than this hurts you, did you ever figure out that that's a lie? He knows it ain't hard to get along with somebody else's troubles. They don't make him lose any sleep at night. Just as long as fate is out there busting somebody else's bubbles, everything is gonna be alright. Everything is gonna be alright. Saw the boss come a-walking down along the factory line, saying, boys, we have to tighten up our belts. But he didn't look any thinner than he did a year ago, and I wonder just how hungry that man felt. He knows it ain't hard to get along with somebody else's troubles. They don't make him lose any sleep at night. As long as fate is out there busting somebody else's bubbles, everything is gonna be alright. And I asked the undertaker what it took to make him laugh when all he ever saw is people crying. First he hands me a bunch of flowers he'd received on my behalf. Said, Steve, business just gets better all the time. And he said it ain't too hard get along with somebody else's troubles. They don't make you lose any sleep at night. Just as long as fate is out there busting somebody else's bubbles, everything is gonna be alright. And everything is gonna be alright.
Steve, it's the third annual Scelsa Goodman Easter. It's the Easter Sunday show.
Oh, okay. Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer had a very shiny nose, and if you ever saw it, you would even say it glows. All of the other reindeer used to laugh and call him names. They never let poor Rudolph join in any reindeer games. Then one foggy Good Friday, Santa came to say,
No, he didn't.
Rudolph, with your nose so bright, won't you guide my sleigh tonight? Then how the reindeer loved him, and they shouted out with glee, Rudolph the Easter reindeer is such a mixed up history. Something else in A, man. Is that what you were thinking of? Steve, anything in A here. Plenty more Christmas carols here. Something A. Oh, this is an A. I walk along, I wonder what went wrong with our love, a love that was so strong. And as I still walk on, I think of the things we've done together while our hearts were young. I'm a-walking in the rain, tears are falling, by me to end this misery, and I wonder, I wonder why she'd rather walking in the rain. Tears are falling and I feel the pain. Wishing you were here by me to end this misery. And I wonder, wonder why she ran away. And I wonder where she will stay. My little runaway. Run, 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 run away.
Steve Goodman, as always, it's a delight to have you up here.
Thank you, Vin. We'll see you next year, maybe.
Yeah, well, maybe. There's no doubt about it. No question in my mind. If I'm here, you're going to be here.
Great, man.
We'll call that one the 3rd annual Steve Goodman, Vin Scelsa Easter Sunday morning show.
Great, man. Appreciate it.
Take care, Steve.
Okay.
That was great. That's
Are you,
what I want here.
are you serious? All right, you're definitely getting what you want.
That's what I want.
This is the kind of stuff that a guy could end a career with. but you're getting what you want. Good. Pick up the saxophone.
And this is the first time I've seen you in 2 months with only one guitar on.
I mean, come on, it's a show business. That was good, Steve. That sounded really, that was great.
Out of sight.
That was great.
Great playing, Russ.
Sounds good.
That before? You didn't know this one? Dion.
Oh, the trick with David, you see, he's such a special musician, is to not tell him what's coming, and then you get exactly what's right for it. Because the first read with him is the right one.
Can't think and hit.
I'm a little embarrassed. Freddie.
You know,
Freddie wants to sing.
I brought my
Send me your
Selmer.
car.
We may have quite a climax to this show, friends. I gotta tell you, I brought my saxophone, and I'm trying to build up some courage.
I also have a flute from Lahore, Pakistan, which probably hasn't been played too often in these parts either.
Oh, that sounds great. Say, should we play something that we can play those things on?
Sure.
Okay, can you play the saxophone in G?
No.
In my G.
No, just you two.
I
guys.
just have to know. Can
no,
you do it?
I can't. No, I can't. I'm sure a saxophone player could, but I can't.
Well, what's a good key for you?
There isn't one, Steve.
You sure?
Yeah, I've rehearsed one song, and that's the only song that I'm gonna have the courage to play.
Sounded good, too.
We'll see.
Well, I think we should. I think just so that the people of New York can find out what a natural resource David Amram is, I think we'll play Mama Don't Allow No Music Playing in here, just so that David Amram can play every damn thing in this room. Oh. And hate to give him a workout like this on a Sunday morning, but it's worth taking the beating for later. Here we go.
This is Happy Easter to all of you, folks.
Mama don't allow no music playing in here. Sure don't allow no music playing in here. Oh, we don't care what she don't allow David playing. Anyhow, my mama don't allow no music playing in here. Now my mama don't allow no doom-back playing in here. She don't allow no doom-back playing in here. She don't care what mama don't allow David playing. Anyhow, mama don't allow no doom-back playing in here. Mama don't allow no cabasa playing around here. She don't allow no cabasa playing around here. Well, even if I can't say it, David Amram sure can play it. Mama don't allow no cabasa playing around here. Mama don't allow no tin whistle playing in here. Don't allow no tin whistle playing in here. We don't care what mama don't allow. They're gonna play them anyhow. My mama don't allow no Clark to playing around here. Mama don't allow no piano playing in here. She don't allow no piano playing in here. We don't care what mama don't allow. David gonna play it anyhow. My mama don't allow no piano playing in here. Saxophone playing in here.
No, she sure
don't allow no saxophone playing in here. And I know although it makes him wince, now we have to hear from Vince. Mama don't allow no saxophone playing in here. Yes.
I'll find the right note. I thought we were gonna do Easter Parade. What? Wait a minute. Hold it. Cue the guy on the piano
a
again.
dear old mother, and if you see her before I do, won't you tell her that I'm coming and I'm marching straight on through. And when the saints go marching in, and when the saints go marching in, oh Lord, I want to be in that number when the saints go marching in.
Did you ask for a song called Do It Yourself? Is that what you asked for?
I'd sure like to hear that, sure.
Okay. So this is for Noah, wherever he is this morning.
A long time ago on some forgotten date, this old world was in such a sorry state. The Lord made it rain, said that's all she wrote. 2 by 2 the animals filed on board, and Noah looks up and he says, hey Lord, how the hell do you expect this thing to flow? If you want it done right, you got to do it yourself. You can't count on anybody else, and it sure is hard to get good help these days. reward. There isn't any sense in calling on the Lord, 'cause everybody knows that the Lord helps anyway. At the first Thanksgiving on Plymouth Rock, the Indians taught the Pilgrims how to turkey trot. John Alden and Priscilla were twisting the night away. Away. Then they took a little walk around the bend. John Alden popped the question on behalf of his friend. She gave the answer that took that boy's heart away. When she said, if you want it done right, you've got to do it yourself. It sure is hard to get good help these days. She said a little hard work is its own reward. There isn't any sense in calling on the Lord, 'cause everybody knows that the Lord helps anyway. Now my morning newspaper got bent out of shape. They found the 18 missing minutes of Watergate tape, and they took it to Peoria to see if the tape would play. It was, oh Rosemary, don't you weep, don't you mourn. Alderman met Ehrlichman coming through the corn with an Oval Office memo. This is what it had to say. If you want it done right, you've got to do it yourself. You can't count on anybody else. Sure is hard to get good help these days, these days, these days, these days. A little hard work is its own reward. There isn't any sense in calling on the Lord, 'cause everybody knows that the Lord helps. Everybody knows that the Lord helps. Everybody knows that the Lord helps anyway.
David, what are these things called?
Well, the instrument that you're playing, Vince, is called a cabasa.
Cabasa. Playing poorly, but attempting
It's
to
a Polish
do a
sausage
little
with
bit
chains.
And the instrument that I'm playing, is called a dumbek, which I just brought back from Alexandria, Egypt, where I was a few weeks ago.
Egypt.
It's made out of clay with a goat skin head. And it gets a wonderful sound that can be used in almost any kind of music.
Beautiful, beautiful instrument. And the instrument that Steve is playing.
It's the first time it's been played on these songs, folks, let me tell you.
What kind of guitar are you
It's
working with there, Steve?
This is a new Martin, a rarity amongst musicians. Takes a lot of nerve to play a new Martin. A lot of guys are going around, like myself, looking for the good old one. But this is just a little Martin 0018 with a sunburst top. And in 25 years, it will be a 25-year-old Martin.
Will it be a good old Martin then?
Yeah, I think so. They do a pretty good job, you know. It's just, there's a lot of good guitar companies, and these guys are, you know, a good old line firm from way back. Yeah, man. So much for testimonials, huh?
I brought my
Send me a
Selmer.
car.
We may have quite a climax to this show, friends. I got to tell you, I brought my saxophone, and I'm trying to build up some courage.
I also have a flute from Lahore, Pakistan, which probably hasn't been played too often in these parts either.
God, that sounds great. Say, should we play something that we can play those things on?
Sure.
Okay, can you play the saxophone in G?
No.
In my G.
No, just you two
I
guys.
just have to know. Can
no,
you do it?
I can't. No, I can't. I'm sure a
Can you-
saxophone player could, but I can't.
Well, what's a good key for you?
There isn't one, Steve.
You sure?
Yeah. I've rehearsed one song, and that's the only song that I'm going to have the courage to play.
Sounded good, too.
We'll see.
Well, I think we should, I think just so that the people of New York can find out what a natural resource David Amram is, I think we'll play Mama Don't Allow No Music Playing in here, just so that David Amram can play every damn thing in this room.
Oh.
And hate to give him a workout like this on a Sunday morning, but it's worth taking the beating for later. Here we go.
This is Happy Easter to all of you, folks.
Mama don't allow no music playing in here. Sure don't allow no music playing in here. Oh, we don't care what she don't allow. David play it anyhow. My mama don't allow no music playing in here. Now my mama don't allow no Doombeck playing in here. She don't allow no Doombeck playing in here. She don't care what mama don't allow. David play it anyhow. Mama don't allow no Doombeck playing in here. No cabasa playing around here. Sure don't allow no cabasa playing around here. Well, even if I can't say it, David Amram sure can play it. Mama don't allow no cabasa playing around here. Mama don't allow no tin whistle playing in here. Don't allow no tin whistle playing in here. We don't care what mama don't allow. Dave gonna play him anyhow. My mama don't allow no clock to playing around here. Mama don't allow no piano playing in here. She don't allow no piano playing in here. We don't care what mama don't allow. David gonna play it anyhow. My mama don't allow no piano playing in here. Saxophone playing in here.
No. She sure
don't allow no saxophone playing in here. And I know although it makes him wince, now we have to hear from Vince. Mama don't allow no saxophone playing in here.
No.
Yes.
I'll find the right note. I thought we were going to do Easter Parade. What? Wait a minute. Hold it. Cue.
I have a dear old mother, and if you see her before I do, won't you tell her that I'm coming, and I'm marching straight on through. And when the saints go marching in, and when the saints go marching in, oh Lord, I want to be in that number when the saints go marching in.
Wait a minute. I think. Well,
This
we're
is real
gonna.
Gonzo New York radio.
We're
you're
gonna
doing here
have
now.
to think about that. Now, you really, Stephen, you put me on the spot with my horn. I mean, I've been bragging to people for months and months and months about this horn.
Now we'll play one that you can play, man. Stop, man. This is all right.
Shucks. No, we're gonna save that for the end. We're gonna save that for the end.
Oh man, let's play it now. Come on,
Wanna
we
do
got
it?
the thing out. Sure,
You wanna
know,
do it now?
we can reprise it over the credits.
All right, we'll do it now.
It's gonna take us one time through in E flat for us to learn it anyway. Man, so.
All right. New York, New Jersey, Connecticut. Are you ready for this?
In your Easter bonnet, with all the frills upon it, you'll be the grandest lady in the Easter parade. I'll be all in clover, and when folks look us over, I'll be the proudest fella in the Easter parade. On the avenue, Fifth Avenue, the photographer will snap us. You'll find that you're in the rotogravure. I could write a sonnet about that Easter bonnet and about the girl I'm taking to the Easter parade. On the avenue, Fifth Avenue, the photographer will snap us. You'll find that you're in the rotogravure. I could write a sonnet about that Easter bonnet and about the girl I'm taking to the Easter parade.
David Amram on the piano, Steve Goodman, guitar and vocals. And I
Easter
don't
Parade
know,
and the
man.
instrumental that followed it. I think we should call that clam juice.
Clam juice.
Clamato.
I only
Yeah.
hit one bet, Steve. I only hit one wrong note.
That was the one that sounded like it was right, man.
Somebody told me.
This is these in here. It was missing links.
Somebody
Like
told me
sausage.
that all I had to do. See, I haven't played the saxophone in
You
like
sound
15
great.
years, and somebody told me all I had to do was, David, you would know about this, was just play from the heart. And if I
Right.
played from the heart, it didn't matter what notes I hit.
There's no wrong notes, there's only wrong intentions. And since you got the right intention, it sounded out of state.
Oh man. Well, let's see. I trust judicious editing will get us out of this. Is that what they say in show business? Nothing like sitting around WNEW on Sunday morning, ain't it, folks?
Which is nothing like what we're doing right now.
These are a couple of old songs. Run them together here for you. Little boy was eating an apple, and he went to throw the core away. And then he took another look, and somebody heard him say, I ain't gonna throw that away. I ain't gonna throw that away. There's a whole lot more apple on this core, and I ain't gonna throw it away. Little Miss Muffet sat on a tuffet, eating her muckets and huckets. Along come a great big spider, and he put his foot right in the bucket. She said, I ain't gonna throw that away. I ain't gonna throw it away. I'll just have this jerk for my dessert, and I ain't gonna throw him away. There was a blind man eating in the county house, and he found a rat tail in his stew. He heard somebody shout, you better throw that out. He said, I'll be gosh darned if and I do. Oh, I ain't gonna throw that away. I ain't gonna throw that away. 'Cause when we eat, we get mighty little meat, and I ain't gonna throw that away. There once was a doctor, and his name was Peck. He fell into the well, and he broke his neck. Serves him right. He should have stayed at home and attended to the sick and left the well alone. He's long gone from Kentucky, long gone, must be lucky. Long gone, what I mean, he's long gone Johnny from Bowling Green. Well, here's one for the Quality Courts Motor Hotel in Indianapolis. Okay, we'll do that. This is called This Hotel Room. They like these segues, Vince. I learned this from listening to the radio. This hotel room has got a lot of stuff. It's got a laundry bag, it's got a shoe shine cloth, 32 hangers and a touch-tone phone with a light that goes on when I'm not home. I'm not home, I'm not home. The light goes on when I'm not home. They got a air conditioner for when I'm hot. They got a radiator for when I'm not. They've got two big chairs that sit side by side with a Holy Bible and a TV guide. TV guide, TV guide. Great God Almighty, it's a TV guide. Got a second-story view from curb to curb, a sign that says please don't disturb, a monogram towel and a bucket of ice. They've got a chest of drawers and a mirror that lies, a mirror that lies, a mirror that lies. That can't be me in the gorilla disguise. Got a room service menu for food and drink. They've got a porcelain throne next to an aluminum sink, and two big pillows to rest my head. Magic fingers on a king-size bed. You just drop in the quarter and shut off the light. The magic fingers make you feel alright, feel alright, feel alright. The magic fingers make you feel alright. This old hotel is alright with me. They pay the postage if you lose the key. The hotel room has got some stuff, but I believe that I've had enough. I call my baby, she said don't you pout. I pack up my bags, I'm checking out. As soon as you hang up the telephone, just put a candle in the window. I'm coming home, I'm coming home, coming home. Put a candle in the window. I'm coming home, coming home, and I'm coming home. Put a candle in the window. I'm coming home.
Steve Goodman with David Amram and me, Vin Scelsa, on an Easter Sunday morning. Let's take a break. I just cut my saxophone out of
No, man, that was good.
Oh, no, man. I didn't hit one.
All right, I'll tell you what, man. I'll let you play Runaway if you play that saxophone.
Great. Sounds great.
Oh, out of sight.
How did
Okay,
that Mama
good.
Don't Allow sound? Was that all right?
That was the best thing since sliced bread.
Is that okay?
Really?
That was
I like
Amram
Richard's
that
song.
had the buzz. Sorry, that one lit up the room, man. You opened up everything in the house. That had to make the machine nuts in there when it heard all those new sounds for the first time.
Thanks.
18 yellow roses came today. 18 yellow roses in a pretty bouquet. When the postman brought them to the door, I didn't know what to say. But 18 yellow roses came to die. I opened up the card to see what it said. I couldn't believe my eyes at the words that I read. Though you belong to another, I love you anyway. and 18 yellow roses came today. I never doubted your love for a minute. I always thought that you could be true. But then this package and the roses in it, I guess there's nothing left for me to do but try to find the boy that's done this thing, and ask if he's got plans to buy you a ring. 18 yellow roses will wither and die someday, but a father's love will never fade away.
I don't know. That's one of those songs that I don't...
Bobby Darin song.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Because I thought I knew it from somewhere. Bobby Darin.
Yeah. This stuff's just in the air, Vin, you know. Once it goes out in the air, it can reach people in Chicago. That's how you know that it's all broken. Once they put it in the air, everybody can have it.
All right.
Amazing stuff.
It's in the air.
Yeah, I know. This Bobby Darin stuff is out there.
Can you do
You didn't
Splish
know-
Splash?
you didn't know-
Wait a minute. Hold it. Bobby Darin freak over there.
Yeah.
Can you do Splish Splash?
We'll find out, won't we? Splish, splash, well, we gotta get a good key. C. How's C? All right. Splish, splash, I was taking a bath long about Saturday night. Rubber dub, just relaxing in the tub, thinking everything was alright. Well, I stepped out the tub, I put my feet on the floor, I wrapped the towel around me and I opened the door, and then a splish splash, I jumped back in the bath. How was I to know there was a party going on? There was a splishing and a splashing, rolling and a strolling, moving and a grooving, rocking and a rolling. Yeah! Bing bang, I saw the whole gang dancing on my living room rug. Flip flop, there was doing the pop. All the teens had the dancing bug. There was a lollipop with Peggy Sue. Good golly, Miss Molly was even there too. And then splish splash, I got up out of the bath. I went and put my dancing shoes on. Splishing and a splashing, rolling and a strolling. I was dealing with the feeling, was moving and a grooving, rolling and a strolling, moving and a grooving. Splish, splash, splish, splash, splash. I was a splishing and a splashing. I was a rolling and a strolling. Moving and grooving, we was reeling with the feeling, rolling and a strolling, moving and a grooving. Ah, yeah.
now that you've done it, can you do Splish Splash?
I should have put some money on that. I made a big mistake. I didn't know I knew that song. I love that record.
Speaking of records, you've just gotten done producing a record for your friend John Prine that you're real excited about.
Yeah, that's a wonderful project. And there's a terrific body of work, a great amount of songs.
It has been a couple of years since John has recorded. What?
Yeah.
Common Sense was, I guess, his last studio album, right? And that was, 3 years ago, I guess.
There you go, yeah.
So he's been building it up, huh?
I guess. This has got some stuff on it. A remarkable project. Good playing from all involved. A few, guest stars and aficionados. We recorded this in Chicago. It's a terrific project. John played well. Recorded it at the Chicago Recording Company on Michigan Avenue. And several great local players in Chicago, Corky Siegel and
Corky's on it.
Sid Sims and Tom Radke and John Burns, Jethro's son. They were the rhythm section. And Jim Rothermel from Jesse Colin Young's band played all the reeds. And Mike Utley, who plays with Chris Christopherson, came in and played some piano and organ for us. A guy named Howard Levy in Chicago played some organ. And Jackson Brown came in and sang on one tune. And Bonnie Kolak on one. And
Sounds great.
we spent 2 months in the tank with these songs and came up with a really interesting little record.
How did you feel producing the record? It's the first time working with another artist like that in that capacity, right? You've produced your own stuff at times.
Yeah, and a few small projects. I did a record that Flying Fish is going to put out sometime this year with Martin Bogan and the Armstrongs. But it was, a one-day thing. We went in, and these guys are fabulous players. They sit down and they just play what they do. And we did that, and I did a little single with Malvina Reynolds once for when there was the judge in Madison, Wisconsin that let the guy off on the rape thing. Malvina wrote a song about that to the tune of Johnny, I Hardly Knew You, or something like that. And she came to Chicago, and I put together a session for that. But working with John was the first project of this magnitude that I took on, and meaning the size of the project. A terrific body of work that had rendered itself unrecordable for some reasons, And we were just good friends, so it was the only difficult part for me was separating our friendship from a professional relationship enough to, really do this. And John's a beautiful man, and it's a fabulous album.
Yeah. That can be a very difficult thing to do.
Yeah.
Making that separation.
Yeah.
So it should be out sometime soon, huh? It's being
yeah. I don't want to
mastered. And all
I don't
want
to say anything about it other than I'm very proud of John, and I'm sure that people who've been waiting for the record are going to enjoy it, and I'm positive that people who have no idea that John Prine's making a record or that he even should be will enjoy it. So I'm very happy about it. And now I'm supposed to play, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, out of sight. I don't know if I can remember the words of my own songs. It appears to be time to play City of New Orleans. This time of the evening has come. Just because I want to hear it. This song is called The City of New Orleans. I wrote this song in 1970, and all thanks to Arlo Guthrie for doing such a wonderful record of it. Riding on the city of New Orleans, Illinois Central, Monday morning rail. 15 cars and 15 restless riders, 3 conductors and 25 sacks of mail. Out on a southbound Odyssey, the train pulls out of Kankakee and it rolls past the houses and farms and fields, passing towns that have no name and freight yards full of old black men and the graveyards of the rusted automobiles, singing good morning America, how are ya? Don't don't you know me? I'm your native son. I'm the train they call the city of New Orleans. I'll be gone 500 miles when day is done. Dealing cards with the old men in the club car. Penny a point, ain't nobody keeping score. Pass that paper bag that holds that bottle. Feel the wheels grumbling beneath the floor. And the sons of Pullman porters and the sons of engineers ride their daddy's magic carpet made of steam. Mothers with their babes asleep go rocking to the gentle beat, and the rhythm of the rails is all they dream. Just a singing good morning America, how are ya? Hey, don't you know me? I'm your native son. I'm the train they call the city of New Orleans. I'll be gone 500 miles when day is done. Nighttime on the city of New Orleans, changing cars in Memphis, Tennessee. Halfway home and we'll be there by morning. Through the Mississippi darkness rolling to the sea. But all the towns and people seem to fade into a bad dream, and the steel rail still ain't heard the news. The conductor sings that song again. Its passengers will please refrain. This train has got the disappearing railroad blues. Just a singing good night, America, how are ya? Hey, don't you know me? I'm your native son. I'm the train they call the city of New Orleans. I'll be gone 500 miles when day is done. Just a singing good night, America, how are ya? Hey, don't you know me? I'm your native son. I'm the train they call the city of New Orleans. I'll be gone a long, long time when day is done.
Steve Goodman with David Amram on a dozen or so percussion and woodwind instruments.
Half of them in that song alone. Amazing.
For what has been the third annual.
Then
Good
thank you for
Lord,
having us
man.
up here. This
Thank
is a
you
treat.
so much
man.
for coming.
Thank you very much for letting us air out up here. and bless David Amram from your own New York City here now, folks, who's world-class composer and performing artist and ambassador of music, who came and gave us all of this morning.
And I have to say to you guys, thanks for letting me play my saxophone along with you. As crazy and as bad as it was, what a trip and a pleasure for me to be playing with two of my best loved musicians, David
You want to load
Amram,
the amps and drive
Steve
the
Goodman.
station wagon, you can have the gig.
All right. Listen, keep the tape rolling. And, oh, wait, you can stop the tape for a minute. I got to do, like, a credit thing. So let me get some names in here, and then we'll do, like, an instrumental. listening to the 3rd annual Steve Goodman Vin Scelsa Easter Sunday special, recorded live and quite spontaneously at the Hit Factory here in New York on March 22nd. Our engineer was Ted Spencer, assistant engineer Doug Jeffries. Thank you, gentlemen. Producer and rather poor but enthusiastic saxophone player, yours truly, Vin Scelsa. Thanks to Mitch Canner and Ralph Ebler over at Elektra Records for their cooperation and assistance, and a real special tip of the hat to the multifaceted David Amram for flitting about. All right.
That's a real radio ending.
And this is WNEW FM in New York. I hope you enjoyed that as much as we did making it. Richard Neer is next after the 12 noon news. I'm Vin Scelsa. Thank you for listening. Take care. Have a good day.